Alright, good evening ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our live coverage of today's racing action with Veloxity Pantera Racing. We may be sitting here under the floodlights tonight, but on your screens the sun is rising over the Algarve International Circuit in Portugal. It's a beautiful morning in game and a perfect stage for what should be a spectacular race. Also, we'd like to thank our sponsors here at Downshift. I am your race commentator today, Sanjay Gupta, and with me is Ryan Gandhi to join me on this beautiful day.
That's right, Sanjay. The Algarve circuit, often called the roller coaster of Portimao, is a real test of skill. With its steep climbs, blind crests, and flowing corners, this track should demand absolute precision from each driver. The morning conditions add an extra twist too. Cooler air and a warming track mean grip will keep changing as the race unfolds.
And it's not just the circuit that's tough, the drivers have it all to play for today. Strategy, overtakes, and consistency will be the difference between victory and as well as heartbreak. Every mistake here is costly and every corner is a chance to attack or defend.
The tension truly is building, Sanjay. We've got a packed grid, the players are all dialed in, and the engines are definitely revving. It's that exciting calm before the storm, the moment before the lights truly go out. So
Stay with us, folks. From the quiet of our night studio to the bright morning sun in Portugal, we're about to bring you every twist, every turn, and every bit of drama from the Algarve International Circuit. This is going to be one to remember.
currently on the grid today, we have Mata and Amir Tan playing from house, I believe. And in-house in Downshift, we have Mr. Joshua Fernandez, Lynn, Mr. Ezra Collin, Joshua Chin, Mr. Seth Martin, and Farik Murbarak as well. Drivers looking pretty confident today. All of them seeming to have a slight technical issue.
Yeah, due to us starting late, but we are back on track and we will start the qualifying in about 10 minutes of practice. So stay tuned for the qualifying and enjoy the rest of the practice. As we are now on board with Mr. Lin for his lap. Currently, he has his best lap is about 2:46, and Fahim looks to have the first sector on purple, so that's a good start for him.
I do believe most of the drivers are braking a little difficult on one of the turns here. However, it should be a good practice nonetheless. I truly feel as though coming off his first podium win, Joshua Fernandez is truly looking for sort of a revival, a bounce back to glory.
Yeah, after the last race where he seems to have money shifted and as well as costing his win the other day, it seems like he'd be able to bounce back from this race. Right?
Sanjay, can I get your quick thoughts on this other driver? We also would like to pan to the current Joshua Chin right now on your screen, over here, I believe. We would like to talk about the fact that he's coming off an injury.
Yeah, and he was also racing with the race card, so I'm hoping to see results from him today, as he was first with Fahim in the previous race, so I hope to see some results from him.
I actually do. The sunset over here in Malaysia is looking pretty grim now that the night sky has truly taken over, but the sunny weather in Portugal should provide such a good action between all the drivers here so far. Who do you think you're most excited to see so far on the track?
I'm most excited to see what Joshua Fernandez is able to do during this race. You know, after the last race, I'm hoping to see some results and hopefully a podium for him after the money shift. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Joshua Fernandez on the podium today.
That is true. Well, we're taking a slight break now. Oh,
it looks like Joshua Fernandez has spun out. But he's back on track. No further
dues, I believe. Yes. Alright, now we're panned to Lin, who seems to be slightly behind Amir Tan, but is looking for a good motion back on the way after that slight mishap over there on the corner. we would like to bring to your attention that myself, Ryan Gandhi, and Sanjay Gupta are not expert drivers.
We are not experts on, but we are expert commentators. So do expect funny commentary from the both of us, and we hope you enjoy this commentary.
Oh,
It seems that Randy has stopped. We are unsure of what's
presenting
happening over
issues.
here. He's about to enter into turn 6, and his car seems to have stopped.
Hmm.
What do you think this is, Ryan?
I think he lagged.
You think he lagged? I don't know what he's doing, but oh, okay. Now we're going to Ezra. All in all, let's go, Ezra. He's turning into turn 6 right now, looking with a good time lapse.
Of 3 minutes and 31.
Right, this is
48 seconds. Right. Throwing in the yellow flag here. We seem to be having a couple issues on the track.
So
Most notably with Randy.
So Fahim is currently sitting at the top with 1 minute 52.5, and it seems that he is ready to take home the podium and pole essentially on qualifying. What do you think about Fahim?
He's heading into this race pretty confident, coming from that strong endurance test with Joshua as his teammate. But, Randy is just on a different level.
Keep in mind, this is Joshua Chin and not money shifter Joshua Fernandez. So keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen.
We do want to pan to
Oh, and now
Here we
have
go.
Farik on track,
Farik is back on track indeed.
heading into turn 6. And now head down to turn 7, where it's a bit of a bend here.
It's looking a little
Nicely
just
on
a
turn
little
8.
perfect, right? I
would think so. Right?
I would think so as well. Totally.
Heading into turn 9.
Heading into Samsung.
A bit of a straight over here. Uphill. And now we are back to Lin, who has a yellow sector, but there's about 1 more minute for the practice round. So
Everything's going in with good spirits, I do believe. What we are truly looking forward is for a nice, clean race. Hopefully no pauses in between. Final 30 seconds coming in, and the winds are looking pretty standard. Absolutely no winds whatsoever. Miraculously no winds in Portugal. But we're coming into.
Right, we are heading up to Portimao with Ezra. It seems that everything's going to plan for him.
Joshua Chin looking a lot more composed than on the endurance tests.
He's looking more composed as we head down to turn 7, which is a slight bend. I've got to say, even though money shifted Joshua Fernandez did almost cost his whole race, he is currently sitting in second place with a lap time of 1 minute and 53 seconds. What do you think about Joshua?
What do I think of Joshua? Lovely driver. Interesting car choices though.
As seen in his interviews, he drives hard and he drives fast. So what do you think of that statement?
I think from what he speaks out as a person, he drives hard and fast.
I would think, ladies and gentlemen, there was a double entendre there, but that is for your own imagination, I believe.
Yes, indeed. So now heading into Randy Go, who seems to be the big dog of
He is seen as the underdog, almost catching Fahim on the last lap of the race during the endurance test. And as we head down into turn 1,
it's looking a little. Could be playing some mind tricks on us, perhaps. There's someone who isn't playing mind tricks though, Mr. Jordan McNeil, a steady constant in Team B, also Team A as well, and is looking to really revamp himself this season. Any thoughts on Jordan?
his previous race was pretty good, but I am expecting more from him this race, as the last race we didn't really see quite much of his talent where it should have been. Yeah, he's looking good.
Heading into overtime now. Seems like Ezra is really pushing it for that pole position of qualifying. And perfect.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the pits now. We're about to start qualifying and we shall see you when it starts. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have just started the qualifying. And somebody is in the floor currently. Joshua Chin is currently in the floor.
Thank
ladies and
goodness he
gentlemen.
respawned back into the pits. My word, that would have been something.
Alright, currently in first is Lin with his qualifying lap. And now we are on board with Jordan McNeil right now.
I'd like to see how Amir Khan, slightly ahead of him, is competing with him. Ooh, that's a nice angle of no time spin through there. Huh. Can we get a couple words with you, Mr. Amir Khan? No? Okay.
So there's no...
They might be pretty dialed in, one might say.
So what did you think about Joshua Chin almost battering it into the floor right there?
It's something you don't see every day.
Yeah,
On an
especially in
eServe
this spot.
circuit.
But we keep it moving and let's hope to see some lap times coming in soon. As we head down into turn 10 with Lin. Currently on board with Mr. Fahim. Seems to be going strong.
They're holding it down really well. Really extending a massive gap between the first two.
Emphasis on massive, if you will.
You know who is really surprising me?
Mr.
Mr.
P4.
Seth Martin.
Oh, as we like to call him here, Mr. P4.
Why do we call him that?
I'd rather not talk about it at this moment.
You
but,
are absolutely correct. He is providing us housing at this point. Anyways, moving on to Fahim. With big pressures coming into this race, it seems to be handling it pretty well. Clocking in, heading straight into, after the gallop, heading on a nice straight into the first turning.
And we currently have our first lap time with Lin, which has a 206. And with
Fahim Mata clocking a 210. Pretty steady competitors. We just want to say though, this is completely circumstantial because Mr. Reddy has not like, clocked in yet. We don't want to say that.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are currently waiting on the other lap times. But it seems like Lin has pole position at the moment. With only 7 more minutes to go for the qualifying.
In all of this, I do want to ask, where is Mr. Joshua Fernandez?
And also, why is Farik in the pit? We have no idea, but we shall...
That's a pretty good pit view.
There's a pretty good pit view. Unlike Mr. Joshua Chin, who literally was in the floor. But we keep it moving, ladies and gentlemen.
We do keep
As
it.
we head down to Portimao with... Okay, no, we're not. Okay, now we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We are going back into turn 12 with Lin, who has another purple sector.
Looking really strong on there, really stable.
Oh, and it seemed like the purple sector was being taken away, probably by Fahim or Randy.
It's a three-headed monster, I would say.
Also, Farik is still in the pits. Yeah, we should probably look at that. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen,
We are looking at.
we are coming down the straight towards the finish line for Lin's current lap.
Let's take a nice breather and focus on.
Oh, it looks like, ladies and gentlemen, Fahim has taken pole position back from Lin. Oh, two of them are heading down into...
It seems like a really good battle going on between Randy and Lin. Oof, looking really tough. Randy, extremely well known for his attacking skills, but finding the better defender. How do you think that battle's gonna come out this season?
I think we saw Randy and Fahim doing the endurance test, and I think it was an absolutely splendid battle. But Fahim did come up on top, and I'm hoping to see more from Randy today as we head down into corner 8 with Lin. Everybody's doing strong at the moment except for Farik, who is still in the pits currently.
Let's just take a view again.
Something has definitely gone wrong here, but we shall endure and focus on what's at stake here. Fahim is still with pole position as Joshua takes his lap and still maintains 9th position.
Maybe he's looking for consistency this season instead of volatility.
Consistency in the money shifting, or are we talking about positions here, right?
I'd argue the former, but who knows?
Oh, Lin went a little bit off track there. He quickly perseveres, and currently Fahim is in the pits. He still maintains his pole position. Right now we're going back to Lin, who is right across the finish line here. With a lap time that quickly will put him on the pole position. Oh, just shy of 6th place.
Just shy of 6th place. Wow. We truly have set the standards.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, Lin is currently on a first purple sector here, looking to maintain his pole position from the first lap. As he heads down into turn 15 here with Joshua. Joshua looking to get that pole position. Hopefully he does not money shift, which will come up in the rest of the race. So don't at me.
That will happen in the race.
As he crosses the finish line with still maintaining 9th place. Hopefully, with 2 more minutes on the clock, hopefully you'll get a better lap than this.
Hopefully so. It's not looking too strong out there for the Joshua Fernandez team. But I do have to say though, stocks are going up for the Amir Tans and the Jordan McNeils, taking away Mr. Seth Martin's P4 pole position. How do we think his mental is going into this?
I think he just wants to make sure that Seth does not get P4 nor pole position at this point, because Seth Martin is currently sitting at 8th position right next to Joshua Fernandez, aka Money Shifter. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this will be coming up a few more times during this commentary, so stay tuned and enjoy Money Shifter Joshua Fernandez. Currently, we have Fahim on pole position, followed by Lin, who struggled on that last corner, but still is able to get second place. Followed by Joshua Chin, Amir Khan, Jordan McNeil, Randy Go, Ezra Collin, Seb Martin, Joshua Fernandez, and Farik, who is still in the pits. Has not completed his lap, but hopefully, yeah, he has no time to do this, but hopefully he can start at the back and finish on top. Pun intended, as we head down to the final 20 seconds of the qualifying, it seems that Fahim is still maintaining his pole position. How do you think he's going to come out after the race, Ryan?
Well, he's looking to get in there with good spirits. However, he has been a notable defender, so I wouldn't know how exactly he would be able to navigate the sort of situations on pole. Normally see him always battle out in the mid cards, but I'm really gunning for him. this season.
What do you think is going to be the underdog of this season, Ryan?
I truly think the underdog of this season will be Seth Martin. He's looking to get in there with his real instincts as a real race driver. Currently not the best reputation right now on the eSims, but he's heading into the season with great spirits, and also he has provided us a very nicely placed for us to commentate.
The table is amazing. Thank you very much. Oh, it seems that Joshua Chin has spun out. He is currently sitting at turn 1. We have no idea what's going on here, but he's currently sitting in 4th position. Joshua Chin is still... Oh, Joshua Chin is stuck in turn 1.
That truly is interesting.
Seth Martin with the 7th position at the moment. And Farik is... say it with me, Ryan?
Still in the pits. Alright. I do want to ask though, how is Amir Khan back down?
Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea why Amir Khan is in the pits with a 153 lap time, which would put him in between Joshua Chin and Randy. And Randy Go has seemed to have disconnected from the server, ladies and gentlemen.
Can't fault exit lag on that one. But heading into this qualifying, right, we want to get some small common thoughts right before this race here. Well, we got a minute to spare. You just like to thank...
So what's the weather like?
What?
What? Oh.
Pretty dark outside.
We'd just like to say a couple things in the 1 minute that we got before the race starts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brilliant. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the wait is over. Qualifying is complete. The drivers are on the grid, and it's time for the main event here at Algarve Circuit.
The nerves are real, Sanjay. The grid is set under the bright Portuguese morning sun, and every driver knows the importance at the launch of that line. One mistake, and you're swallowed up immediately.
Hearing the roar of the engines. Truly magnificent.
Magnificence?
Magnificence? Indeed.
Indubitably. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the lights are coming on as we speak. No, it's not. I lied. All right, it's coming on now. 5 red lights, please. Oh, 6. And it's lights out, and in Portimao, away we go. The race is underway, and it's drag race down into turn 1.
Ooh, exactly. And it's side by side, drivers jostling for position. It's the Algarve roller coaster in full motion. Let the battle begin.
It seems that Amir Khan has started from the pits, ladies and gentlemen. We are unsure why at the moment, but Joshua Chin is currently in first position.
Looking straight ahead,
It's a pretty interesting tactic coming out from the pits. You don't normally see those kind of things,
in real racing, but who knows?
As we head down to turn 7 with Mr. Joshua Chin and Fahim beside him. Fahim and Joshua were teammates in the previous endurance test. So what do you think about their friendship and how it's going to play out during this race, Ryan?
Truly think that their friendship will be tested here, considering that both of them really had such strong wills in the endurance tests. but I am looking forward to a good rivalry between the two of them.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are actually stuck on Amir Khan's camera, so we have no idea what is going on in the front. But it seems that all the drivers are back to back, side by side, as we go into turn 14 here at Sagres.
Something that we do want to know, Joshua Fernandez holding a steady 6th position.
Friends. Oh my god. Yep, he's messing up bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have some technical difficulties. Please stay tuned. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in the commentary and we seem to have fixed the problem here. Joshua Chin is still in first place, followed by Fahim and Lin, and nothing much has changed since we had started. Any thoughts, Ryan, on the current lineup here?
The current lineup is looking pretty strong. Obviously, Joshua Chin looking to bounce back from his injuries, and Fahim Hatta, a constant global driver. But something that we do want to note here is a battle for 5th position over here between Jordan and Joshua. Looking really heated over here. Really dirty air between the two of them. We do know that they do have their online quarrels here and there. But looking into turning into turn 13, heading into Sagres, who do you think will come out the better driver over here overall?
I think Joshua Chin is going to come up on top. His skills have definitely been seen during the endurance test. And it's looking like there's going to be an overtake here by Fahim on Joshua Chin, heading down into the last corner, heading into the straight. Hopefully Fahim can get the overtake done on Joshua as we head down on the straight.
Real strong. However, Joshua's Chin still learning those defense tactics. Looking really strong against Fahim.
And Mr. P4 is currently stuck on P7. Hopefully we will see another P4 position from him.
Exactly.
As he just went out of the line. looking to overtake here on Joshua, and it
Weaving
just
and
shy
bumping.
of the overtake here.
So close. So enthralling, huh? These motorsports. I don't know why I said it like that.
As we look at the overtake done here on Fahim, just shy of the overtake.
He's playing it dangerous here, huh?
As we come down to turn 8 here, hopefully looking for another overtake. Just off the overtake, and Joshua Chin is struggling to defend here.
We do know that Fahim is an extremely good defender. But being the roles having reversed here,
It's kind of interesting to see how Fahim attacks.
It is interesting indeed. They have only had a 0.2-second gap.
that's truly good. Well, handing over now to Mr. Seth.
Oh,
Martin.
and then we
Oh,
have
and
contact.
then we have contact. We have contact.
Seth Martin and Joshua Fernandez have made contact.
You could not have penned two more iconic people in the race to have contact.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joshua Fernandez came out worse as he is now down in P9 and has overtaken Farik and now is currently on 8th position.
Let's take a brief look at coming back from that awful contact.
I mean, you've got to leave a space, during that corner, and it's just made contact and it's completely lost time.
However, we do want to mention Ezra Collin did clock in the fastest lap so far. How do you think
is
that?
Brilliant. That is brilliant. Hopefully he would be on the podium today.
Sort of like an underdog.
Yeah, one might say so. As we head down, Joshua Fernandez trying to maintain that 8th position. Ezra Collin is now on the gravel, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, not looking good for Ezra there.
Could have an effect on his tires, but we'll persevere. As we head down into turn 7 with Ezra Collin, who just made it onto the gravel. Joshua Chin sitting comfortably at P1
That's
currently.
all my, 8 seconds gap.
That right there is the radio from Amir Tan, wondering what's happening to his race over there.
Obviously, we do know that he's not on land with us.
Well, I do want to mention, right, that men did start from the pits, so
Man, it's
but however, he has been able to gain some time and almost, one might say that he might rejoin the group at some point.
I do believe so. I do have that hope. You can see like a young, promising prospect. Something that we do want to mention over here, pandering to Mr. Joshua Fernandez. A big name overall here in Downshift, Heading into this race, he is looking to get more of his spirits up.
And looks like Farik is trying to go for the overtake and just shy.
Just-
Oh, he's
They're battling. They are battling indeed, one might say.
as we head down to turn 15 into the large straight before the finish line. Here is Joshua Fernandez and Farik has just overtaken him.
Farik expertly weaving and bobbing, gladly claiming one position right above Joshua Fernandez. Heading up to the higher top of the leaderboard right now, clocking in Lin, having a strong practice and strong qualifying, battling for third, unironically.
And Lin has spun out, ladies
Lin
and
has
gentlemen,
spun out!
right into the gravel.
Right into the gravel, losing 2 places.
God, you would hate to have that. You would hate to be a part of Team Lin right now. How can one recover from that?
I don't think you might want to step it up and not be on the gravel, one might say. But
One might say, one truly might say, Sanjay Gupta. One might truly say.
Joshua Chin is still in P1. And ladies and gentlemen, Fahim has just passed Joshua Chin.
Five, Hata, extremely goated over here with defending.
What is that?
Joshua Chin has spun out, ladies and gentlemen.
The contact proving absolutely dismal in this instance. Pushing Joshua Chain down to P4.
With another 3 more minutes on the clock, we see Joshua Chin he was struggling to defend, but had maintained his position in P1, but is currently running P4, where Seth Martin should have been.
Speaking of Seth Martin, let's pan over to him. In a tough, heated battle with Lin.
Right in front of him is Ezra Collin, who is notorious for getting podiums and winning races, but is currently sitting in a P5. What do you think about Ezra Collin, man?
Love the man. No homo.
Love his long hair, love his mustache, just love his aura. Brilliant man.
Brilliant man. Things are happening over in this P2 race, however. We do want to mention that Fahim Hatta is going strong, however proving horrible
There has
turns
been
in and
contact,
out.
ladies and gentlemen, from Randy Go and Fahim. Randy Go has gone off the track and has rejoined the track on first position.
Is that
There
legal?
One might say it's not legal, but the game's the game, innit?
The game's the game. Fahim Hatta still maintaining that P1 position.
This battle for P1 is truly incredible, ladies and gentlemen. Fahim is currently sitting P1, followed by Randy Go and Jordan McNeil, who is right behind him.
Unironically, Jordan McNeil here. Oh, we are seeing some slight issues over here with Team Farik over here. How do you think he responds here?
I don't know.
That is good explanation. What do you think about the car designs here?
Oh, it's truly brilliant. Nice. Love the red, love the black. Two of my favorite colors, but black is not a color, one might say.
Anyways, moving on. Jordan McNeil, surprisingly, in P1. We just want to mention that Jordan McNeil had a usual sleeping pick in most of these races. And Fahim Hatta trying desperately to attack, weave and bob in and out, right through Jordan McNeil. Gosh, this is a battle for the ages.
I respect the boxing terms right there.
Thank you. I was severely bullied. Nice one.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, Jordan McNeil is still in P1, but he's being overtaken by Fahim. They go wheel to wheel. And Jordan's still on top.
No one was betting on this kind of racing.
I should do. I bet that Seth will come out in P4 and Money Shift and Joshua Fernandez would indeed Money Shift, but it seems to me that Joshua is still strong in P8, but the more interesting part is currently in P1 to 4, where all of them are currently just tenths of a seconds apart.
Looking ever so strong, this upper half battle over here. These top four Mavericks over here, truly looking as though like true veterans of the game. But we are seeing some major contact between Joshua Chin and Randy Go. Oh my word.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the final lap here with Jordan McNeil in P1. Hopefully we can see some defense here as we head down into turn 13.
Looking really strong. Down, going into turn 13, heading up into Sagres. But we do have to mention though, the battle of the lower leagues. Like, what are we talking about over here? Why are we not mentioning Lin?
Yeah, Lin started off in a strong P1, but somehow he's managed himself to P7. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to head to the finish line where Jordan McNeil has hopefully maintained his position on P1.
Oh, heading into overtime.
And number 69, Jordan McNeil has won the first race of this night. So we have P1 Jordan McNeil, followed by Fahim Hatta, Randy Go, Joshua Chin, Ezra Collin, Seth Martin, Lin, Joshua Fernandez, Amir Khan, and pit stopper Farik Mubarak. So So Ryan, what did you think about this race? Lin starting out in P1, followed by Joshua Chin, who is now currently sitting in P4, followed by Lin, who is currently sitting at P7. And Jordan McNeil, who started in a lower position, currently in P1. What do you think about that, Ryan?
Truly think that F1 and all races like this aside truly are a true roller coaster of both mixed emotions and extreme technique.
Very unpredictable, one might say.
Very unpredictable, one might say. Faimata still looking to weave in and out, just slightly edging Jordan McNeil's behind. Ahead now, we do want to mention though that there is a massive gap. Let's go over what Joshua Fernandez is doing.
Currently sitting P8 where he should not be.
Exactly. Talking massive talk right before the race. But we do have to congratulate Mr. Jordan McNeil.
Who started in 10th position, number 69. Lovely number, one might say.
Lovely
And he
number.
has come up on P1. He started from the bottom, and now we are here.
Sorry,
No
I don't.
affiliation to Drake, but anyways.
Right. Sorry, I just want to mention what's going on here.
Oh, we seem to have crashed into the corner of.
You know how he tries to
Is that corner 1?
I believe that is corner 1.
No. He went, you know the curb on turn 1 to yes.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh, look
Oh.
at the lads just having fun in the corner P of 1. Primaria, Primaria,
Primaria?
primer, primary colors,
Primary colors?
red, blue, yellow. That's not the
Most
song,
of the
but
songs.
anyways.
Heading into the wait time right now, going into the second race, we do have to talk about the unexpected finishing of Jordan McNeil. Just came out of nowhere.
He came out of nowhere. He started in P10, and he has somehow managed to finish on top. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to head into the second race here. We have about 30 seconds left on the clock before we head down into race number 2. Stay tuned and hope you enjoy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are going into the second race here with Amir Khan starting in first position, followed by Farik Mubarak, Joshua Fernandez, Lin, Seth Martin, Ezra Collin, Joshua Chin, Randy Go, Fahim Hatta, and our P1 winner from previous race, Jordan McNeil. We are now waiting on the finish, the red lights to go off. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the lights are coming on now. And I've just confirmed there are indeed 6 lights instead of the 5. And it's lights out in Portimao. Away we go with the second race. Farik is currently in P1, followed by Joshua Fernandez and Lin. P4, Mr. Seth Martin. As we head down into the first corner here. And Amir Khan is starting from the pits again. We have no idea why, but he has started in the pits again. Down to you, Ryan.
Gosh, I do have to say it though. Amir Khan always starting off with this massive disadvantage here. But we are looking for a stronger race from Mr. Joshua Fernandez and Farik Mubarak. Looking to sort of revamp themselves back in the second race. What exactly are you looking forward to seeing
I'm looking forward to seeing Joshua Fernandez, who is currently running in P1 actually, from the P3. He's trying to defend his P1 position at the moment as we head down into turn 8. Oh, he's gone off track.
He's gone off track slightly.
Here we go into turn 9 with Joshua Chin trying to overtake him.
God, look at them fighting over the Samsung turn. Straight into Craig Jones. You could not have written a better battle between the two Joshes. Weaving in and out. Looking sly, but Seth Martin slowly stalking the behinds of everyone. One might say even that might be a less of a smoother operator.
As we mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, Seth Martin is notorious for coming in P4, and he is currently sitting in P6 as we head down into Sagres turn 14, where Joshua Chin is currently our race leader.
Now heading into this, we kind of predicted that Joshua Chin would be having a stronger race, but we did not pen down for Mr. Joshua Fernandez as well. Coming straight out of the open end, just completely raw attacking Joshua Chin from behind. What did you say?
Oh, there is contact between Farik and Joshua spits out!
And there is contact! No!
Oh, Joshua Fernandez has crashed, ladies and gentlemen, currently sitting in P8. Oh, that was a terrible, terrible crash from Joshua Fernandez. It did seem like Farik caused the crash, but we are looking for the replays and we are not getting them, so we are not to say anything, ladies and gentlemen. Joshua Fernandez is currently sitting at P10, being overtaken by Ezra Collin and Amir Khan, who has started from the pits and now running in P9 with our race leader here, Joshua Chin, followed by Randy Go and Lin. Terrible, terrible crash from Joshua Fernandez and Farid. What did you think was happening there, right?
Gosh, I just think it was just a battle of wits between the two. Looking to dominate one another, one might say. But, gosh, how heartbreaking it truly is.
Well, in life, Ryan, domination is key. If you do not dominate, you will not come out on top. Indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently running on board with Mr. Joshua Chin, who has Randy Go right behind him.
Battle of the Ages. Oh,
Randy Go trying to go on the overtake with Lin followed behind. Just shy of the overtake, and Joshua Chin is currently still in P1.
Looking real strong and dominant over here, Joshua Chin. But clocking in right behind him is Randy Go. Weaving, turning, seeing the outside line. Can he go through? Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Jordan McNeil, our P1 winner from the previous race, is currently running in P3. Do you think he will succeed in winning another race, Ryan?
It's tough to say. Randy is looking really dialed in at the moment. However, we do want to extend our regards to Mr. Joshua Fernandez, who seems to have been truly shocked.
And is currently sitting in
The gravel.
on the edge of turn 12 and is just sitting on the gravel. We have no idea what happened here. This was not a money shift. But as we head down with Seth Martin into turn 7 and we are going into turn 8.
You know, notably going onto the Samsung turn here, Seth Martin truly notorious for being able to swerve in that corner. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Looking really strong over here. However, we do have to note that so Jordan McNeil getting some slight issues with his car.
Jordan
Ooh.
McNeil has spun, ladies and gentlemen.
That
Indeed,
is-
as Ryan said, he swerved in the corner. Whoa, whoa.
That's kind of smooth. Okay. Heading back up to the upper half of the table. Oh, no, we are not heading up to the back of the upper half of the table. We're sticking with Jordan McNeil.
Jordan McNeil, who had a strong race just earlier, and he is currently running in Q8, ladies and gentlemen. With our race leader Randy Go, followed by Joshua Chin, who was struggling to defend against Randy, but Randy came out on top.
Getting another perfect purple sector. He is really leading the charge over here and truly showing.
And also we have no idea where Joshua Fernandez is. It seems that he has a lap down, but we are not seeing him on screen at the moment. Oh, and he is in the gravel, ladies and gentlemen. He is still over there.
He is still
we have no idea what's going on with this man. And ladies and gentlemen, Joshua Fernandez is out of the race, as we have seen here.
You know, heading truly is a massive, massive upset. Truly here, heading into this race. Had high spirits for Joshua Fernandez. With us in the studio right now, you know, it's just me, Mr. Gandhi, and Gupta over here. But we're unfortunately joined with Mr. Joshua Fernandez. Can you say a few words?
I'm good.
You heard it here
Ladies and
first.
gentlemen, we have currently 8 minutes on the clock, and Randy Go is still in P1, followed by Joshua, who's struggling to defend his P1 position earlier, and is currently sitting at P2. Ladies and gentlemen, we have technical difficulties. Please stay tuned. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back on track. Randy Go is still in P1, followed by Joshua Chin. Randy Go just passed Joshua Fernandez on the track here, who is currently out of the race, ladies and gentlemen.
Heading straight into corner 13 here. Looking really strong. Just a constant force. However, Joshua Chin is still looking to break the couple seconds away right behind him. Something that we do want to mention though, Mr. Seth Martin over here seems to be stuck into P5.
Just shy of his normal position, P4.
Sorry,
Ladies and gentlemen, we have been raided by Joshua Fernandez, who has been shouting over the radio, telling us that it is indeed Farid's fault, but we have no proof that it was him or Farid. So
we turn to now the radio of Amir Tan and Fahim Hatta.
That's absolutely all the proof in the.
Sorry there, we don't know where that came from. What might truly say, the ghost of Joshua Fernandez might be in the room with us.
I'm gonna on Farid now.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, that was indeed Joshua Fernandez shouting at us. We do think that he receives a penalty for this, but we cannot say that right now. Randigo is still in P1, followed by Joshua Chin and Fahim Hatta. And ladies and gentlemen,
And here they go.
by miraculous note, Seth Martin is currently in
P4! He's in P4! Yes! I have money on him on P4. Come on, come on, come on!
Oh, you gotta love this shot of just Joshua Fernandez on the gravel while all his teammates passing.
Fahim Hatta, extremely in the midst of the battle of wits here between Joshua Chin.
And he has just overtaken Joshua Chin for second position here as we head down into the final straight.
Gosh, heading into the straight here. Joshua Chin weaving and bobbing.
Oh, he's gonna
Sees the
try
line.
for the overtake here. We are
Does he see
down
it?
into turn
Does
one.
he see it? He absolutely sees it. But can he execute it?
Oh,
No!
he's just shy of the second position here, ladies and gentlemen. Randy Go is still in P1, just 6 seconds away.
Joshua Chin.
Joshua Chin has currently overtaken Fahim Hatta, P1 notoriously known for Seth Martin.
Now we see here Seth Martin and Lin going absolutely against the battle of wits here. But not too behind Mr. Seth Martin, Lin, and not too behind Mr. Fahim Hatta either. This could be interesting over here.
Yeah, Randy is absolutely battering it down into turn 8 and now passing the turn 9 Samsung. Looking pretty good on this race. We are unsure what has happened with Jordan. Jordan was P1 in the previous race. Currently running in P7. What do you think about Jordan?
I think he started off too strong. He came into the game out of nowhere, but left with almost no mark. Truly uncut gem, you could say.
I might say that he had too much high hopes for a little.
Now heading into the Sagres, we're looking at a strong position from Fahim Hatta, battling against the wits against the likes of Seth Martin. Seth Martin trailing behind Joshua Chin and Fahim Hatta, but not too far behind. Look at the battle between the three of them. Oh, there's some contact. Will sparks fly? Ah, again, just slightly edging off between the two positions. What say you, Buta? Me, Gun. What say you, Buta?
Oh, with P4 we have Seth Martin. Oh, what a brilliant battle we have here between Joshua Chin, Fahim Hatta and Seth Martin.
Gosh, just the weaving and
And
bobbing.
Seth Martin has overtaken Fahim for third position. No, he has given position back. Fahim went onto the gravel. This could be seen as a penalty, but we are unsure at the moment. We are heading down into the final minute of the race. Randy Go is currently 7 seconds. Oh, there's some contact. There's some contact.
There's some contact.
Oh, brilliant! Joshua Fernandez is still on the gravel.
We should probably get
Get this man off the
We
track.
should probably get someone. We should probably get like security on like you know.
Yeah. Oh, we might just want to leave him there.
You might just want to leave him there.
Yeah.
Who the fuck? Joshua Chin.
Fuck Joshua Chin, man. He's the dirty driver, man.
Bro, he was.
As we hear from the radio, Joshua Chin is being complained about by his teammates, but he is currently running in P8, ladies and gentlemen. He is no longer in the top spots. Seth Martin in P2, ladies and gentlemen. He
What an
is-
absolute peak from him.
Oh, he's currently been overtaken by Mr. Lin. Oh no!
It's a
Lin has given the
massive-
position back.
Ooh, this is a battle of the wits, one might say.
Randy Go is heading down into the final straight, looking to secure the win for himself.
Seth Martin falling 10 seconds behind.
And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Randy Go is currently on his final lap.
A victory lap, one might say. But
One
oh
might say
my
it
word.
is a victory lap. What I'm more interested in is what is happening to the back 2, 3, and 4th position. Seth Martin is currently running in his favorite position, P4, while Lin is at P2, followed by Ezra Collin. Ezra Collin is now in P3, ladies and gentlemen.
God, looking from the side angle over here, we see some
Oh, we
massive
see some
contact.
contact.
We see some movement, and Seth Martin has graduated to P3, possibly P2. He has made it to P2. Absolutely outstanding work from Mr. Seth Martin. But can he hold the position? Can he see it out?
Now, ladies and gentlemen, Seth Martin is currently 11 seconds behind our race leader and quite possibly our race winner, Randy Go. We didn't see much of Randy Go during the last race, but now he has come out on top and finished.
Well said.
Ladies and gentlemen, the wait is over. It's time to grab your champagne or whatever is available to you at the moment, even 100 plus. We are heading down into the final straight where Randy Go is looking for his win.
Yet again.
Edging,
Just about there.
and Randy Go has come home.
And Randy Go.
And he has started in a very low position and has come out on top.
Looking to solidify his P4 name renderless. Seth Martin.
Seth Martin has come in P2, ladies and gentlemen. Ezra Collin, followed by Jordan McNeil, Faim Hatta, Amir Khan, Joshua Chin, Lin, Farik Mubarak, and our gravel enthusiast, Joshua Fernandez. Ladies and gentlemen, this is truly one of the most interesting races I had ever seen in my life.
What a storybook ending. With Farik spinning off into the background to join his fallen comrade.
Truly incredible from the boys. It's too bad that Joshua Fernandez can't even fathom this
Wait, you
race.
finished P5?
Yeah.
Oh, I finished behind you. Hi.
Oh, hi.
Sorry, we're intersecting some radio signals over here from the Amir Khan and Faim Hatta camp.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that will conclude our races here down in Algarve International Circuit in Portugal.
What a massive and beautiful race we had. Extreme highs and the lowest of lows. What a true roller coaster. And what an inspiration that all the drivers were able to join us today. My name is Ryan Gandhi, and this is your host,
Sanjay Gupta, and it has seemed that everything is ending at the moment. We shall take a few minutes just of, yeah.